the price coming back next from the last 2 or 3
the,
days.
the price bouncing back. Let's say Bitcoin was 42,000. I think on Tuesday it was 42,000 on the board here.
Yeah.
So ETH was 2,900 plus.
Yeah.
And this guy here was this BNB was like 354 something.
Yeah. Okay. Hello everyone. Today is Friday. Yes, that plan is the weekend coming. TGFF.
Yeah, TGIF.
TGIF. Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, everybody. Good to see you all again. Yeah, so a little bit of good news here for the price movement of the crypto right now. So we have BTC up 2,000. ETH was 2,900 plus
Yeah.
3 days ago. Yeah, so and BNB was 3.5 something 3 days ago. Yeah. So as of this time here today, yeah. So this is the price, yeah, for today. Yeah. So Mr. Richard, what do you have for us?
Yeah, we hear that the reason why Bitcoin price go up because of some of the good news on T.e.l.e.g.r.a.m. Yeah, T.e.l.e.g.r.a.m. CEO. Let me share you the article. T.e.l.e.g.r.a.m. say that it will tip for all user by Bitcoin. Yeah, and then it means that we can use on T.e.l.e.g.r.a.m. we can use the function to tip to send crypto to send money to anyone. Yeah, that is hot news. That make people feel very excited, and then that function is one of the promise payment. It looks like the payment way for the people using the social network. Yeah.
So people can actually make some payments on Twitter, pay with Bitcoins, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And of course, perhaps they like some tweets. They want to support some people or some group or some Twitter group. They can make some payment with that.
Yeah. You can see the article I shared to you is when this implement the Bitcoin payment NFT feature, and it's make the society, that make the people feel very excited, and the price go up. The price Bitcoin go up. After this and all the news coming out 5 hours ago, we see the Bitcoin had the movement coming from 42,000, like Mr. Nicholas shared to us in the beginning of the live stream. Yeah, we and thanks to the Jack Dorsey. Jack Dorsey is the CEO of T.e.l.e.g.r.a.m, one of the people who crypto hold Bitcoin from the previous day. That's why we can see on T.e.l.e.g.r.a.m a lot of people using crypto on T.e.l.e.g.r.a.m nowadays, and on Facebook, less of people, less of user on Facebook. Yeah, because Facebook have the other different way. They want to launch their own crypto, their own look like the CBDC, but not the CBDC. But when that's look like that's the war between the two biggest social network. Yeah, and we see when T.e.l.e.g.r.a.m rely on Bitcoin, one of the most famous, the number one of the cryptocurrency nowadays, and it's make the good impact to the society, to the crypto to the people. Yeah, And we see nowadays a lot, so many news about this when it's accept a crypto payment, and
Right.
and something that is make the price of crypto go up from 42,000 to 44,000 at this current price of the Bitcoin, 40 nearly 45,000. Yeah, and we see the bear. There's one of the news 5 ago from the Cointelegraph. The bear end to being the Bitcoin price below 46,000 landing. Yeah, and it's waiting for its expire. It's look like, oh, what's happened with the
They,
Cointelegraph? Yeah, I also
I
don't
think
know.
they did not pay with Bitcoin. That's why the page is 505.
Yeah, that's right. Um, and we see so many news. All the news is about the on the look like on this when it's accept thing and economy and Nobel Prize. Yeah, that's all the latest news about is how the price Bitcoin go up recently, and and now we go to the analyst to see how's the price now is at the high. That means people they we go to trading view to see. Review BTC. Yeah, we see trend view here. Yeah. Yeah, we see the resistance is 49,000. Then that's on halfway and it's above the support level 42,000. It's above the 42,000. And now we are at in the good movement to recover. And we can see that, uh, of course, the price of Bitcoin is may go up based on some of the uh, positive news. Yeah, this is also not a recent positive news because we hear it has launched the payment tip for all user on July. Yeah, on July and until now, maybe the media they make the news again to answer the reason why the markets return. But we know the markets will recover after the crisis of the Evergrande. And as Mr. Nicholas shared to us on this day, um, it cannot bring the huge impact because it's uh, the China use the yuan, not the USD. That's why it cannot affect much. When we hear if we compare with the lemon product, it's nearly with the lemon product, but the yuan not not so many countries they use. That's why we hope it cannot have the huge impact from Evergrande. But now we see that the green coming, and we hope it may recover above 50,000.
This is the day chart, right?
Yeah, they chart.
All right.
You want to see the 4 hour? You can share you the 4 hour chart. 4 hour chart we see a lot of buying.
Wow, this is the 4 hour chart. Whoa.
Yeah, the 4 hour chart is also nearly the resistance is 47,900.
Mm.
Let me see the Bollinger Band and some of the other indicator. Yeah, now we see the Bollinger Band is it look like this. You open the mouse again, or may go sideways, maybe.
Right. Yeah. The river is closing up.
Yeah. This goes lows on the 4 hour. With the 1 day, let's see the 1 day is still the 1 day is look like still it's look like it will go to the middle line. And we see the indicator like the ribbon loss or MA cross let's see like RSI. Yeah.
Looking for what, bro?
Yeah. When I apply, I try to apply some of the other the line, like the MA cross and the MA cross here is also have the cross here. Loss at 43,000 now is go up to
The orange one is the orange one is what? Daily or monthly?
Yeah. This is MA cross. This orange is
Green. Green is MA,
yeah.
and orange is short term.
Yeah. The green line is I forgot the green line is one is this is loss 9 and 21. One is 9 day and one is 21.
Nine is which one?
9 hour. Let me see the 9 length this time here. The plot green one signature. So this will be second plot.
So
the green is one the this between the 9 hour and 21 hour. We
yeah. So one is short term, one is long term. So
yeah,
which one is a short, which one is a long?
Yeah, that's why it's not here and now it's on the way to move. Yeah. Let's see. With the MA cross, I also can't see much. I usually familiar with the
So I think the short term one is the orange one, I guess.
yeah. And the next one we will see is look like the sideways, look like around 45,000, 44 to 45. Yeah, and with this element is this now we see all the news on this not the other news. Also one news on the El Salvador and analyst. Okay, let me see. Analyst on this little daily BTC USD cap 411 24 hour technical
Cap at 44.
50 bar 45 it say that this the selling pressure is around 47. The from 47,000 to 45 this week. Early this week, the sell pressure, and then it's dropped down, and now it's at this Asia the remain the pressure early in Asia session. This is because the impact of the crisis, but now it's on the way to return little bit. Sell pressure based on the technical support is 39,000. Yeah.
Wow. All right. So it's
Technical
getting lower and
resistance is
lower.
53. The technical resistance is 53. Yeah.
Mm.
This is based on the analysis. Just now we see the
53 is like the price from
53,000.
a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, that's why. If this based on the 55 MA 4 hour, now it's at the 45,000. Yeah, yeah, it's correct at the moment. Yeah, and I hope that the price could go sideways around 44 to 45, and if it hit above 47, it's a possibility to the 53,000. And let's say to the El Salvador law firm, because in El
Bitcoin
Salvador,
law, right?
yeah, Bitcoin law implement inside. What's happening because they use the volcano energy for the Bitcoin mining. So
Yeah.
what is
So
about?
I think I guess uh, I guess it's not just them. Perhaps a lot of other countries are looking at them. Oh, they have this new Bitcoin law, so they should just explore and go through what their law entails.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
right.
yeah. So I think this kind of like going to kickstart a lot of things because once you have this so-called Bitcoin law
Yeah,
in your country, someone else, your neighbors or whoever, they might want to just see what you have, and then they will probably do their own, come up with their own Bitcoin law as well.
yeah, and then with the Bitcoin law, nowadays some country they will implement uh, implement more and more trading Bitcoin activity. You know why?
Yeah,
Because uh, when the money, the fiat money lose their value, they the people, the human, they will think more about the other asset, the other time. If we return back to the goal, so it's maybe in the advantage for the trader,
yeah.
for the people nowadays.
So yeah, just now, just a moment ago, Richard mentioned with the fiat, if the fiat loses a value. So actually, we look at how fiat can lose value, or rather, which are the fiat that has lost their value. You see, even Venezuela today. You know, remember Venezuela a few years ago they have this super hyperinflation, right?
Yeah,
So after that they switched, or rather they introduced a new currency called the strong Bolivar.
yeah,
So it was like I think back in 2018 when they first introduced a new currency, they shave off like 50 from the old currency, so they
yeah,
introduced a new currency, right? So this currency was like $1 to about 40 over. At one point, $1 was like about 40 over Bolivar, something like that.
yeah,
Today, $1 is equivalent to 3 million
yeah,
strong Bolivar, the new one. So
yeah,
so 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 when you say money loses its value, sometimes it happens this way when there's a super hyperinflation. So your currency loses the value. So ended up 3 million of your currency can only exchange for $1 of another country's currency. So
yeah,
that is quite a sad thing to say. But if we look at a wider perspective, you look at how lesser countries are using US dollar. So,
Yeah.
so of course, we have always been hearing about, wow, the Federal Reserve doing this, Fed doing that, and then they are trying all sorts of ways to try to curb Bitcoin and put Bitcoin out of the fence and all this kind of thing. Yeah, but the thing is that there are so much spending and or rather so much printing going on around. So of course the world is anticipating a overwhelming hyperinflation
Yeah.
coming from them, the US. So it is still anybody's. Uh, it can still be happens either way. Yeah. So of course many people are anticipating that. So I believe that is why a lot of them are investing in cryptocurrency right now, because why? Of course, if I'm there, if I fear my own currency going hyperinflation, I would invest in something that is more relevant right now.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's right.
yeah. So yeah, what is this article that you are showing
This
us?
article is look like the transcript is a talk between when they implement the Bitcoin law. We also can see some of the giant F&B, McDonald's and Pizza Hut
Yeah.
franchise country that accept
Yeah,
BTC.
McDonald's was from US, right?
Yeah, that's right.
How about Pizza Hut?
Also,
Also from US?
yeah, that's right.
Okay, let's confirm. Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut is American multinational restaurant chain.
Yeah,
All right. So these two American big guys in the F&B industry
yeah,
are doing what we expect them to do.
yeah, that's right.
Doing what a lot of people have foresee and expected them to go into. Yeah, so you see, even big guys like this, they're like, oh no, we should start to have avenues to accept Bitcoin as a payment for our burgers or our
Yeah,
pizza. Yeah, so that is a kickstart. That is the jump start to a lot of things actually, if you look at it that way. Yeah, so with big guys like them doing that,
yeah,
I think a lot of mid enterprise would follow. Mid F&B enterprise may follow. So once you see all this large and mid F&B enterprise or any other enterprise per se, once they follow the trail to go into Bitcoin payments, crypto payments, in other words, accepting
yeah.
crypto payment for their service or for their products, I think, yeah, we are not far from seeing mass adoption coming to fruition.
Yeah, I think a lot of F&B and of the uh, some of the merchant in the other country they want to apply the crypto,
Yeah,
but it's depend on the regulation. Yeah, if the regulation of the country they are on they don't accept crypto, so
yeah,
it's hard for them. If they use crypto, they do the illegal thing. It's impossible. Yeah.
yeah.
That's why I also found one of the nice articles about the lucky BTC holder activate the Bitcoin wallet with 17 million after 8.8 years. It means he may forget the one key
So
and
this
then
lucky guy managed to
yeah,
recover his wallet. Yeah.
yeah, that's right. Found the Bitcoin. He had found the
Wow.
Bitcoin. Lucky for him, yeah. And then now he's
Imagine 8 years ago.
yeah,
8 years was 2014, right? No, 2013. 2013, the price of Bitcoin was like very low.
yeah. 8 years ago when I It's around 500, 800, but a lot of people still hesitate and they say
I think it was
Bitcoin.
only 200 at the time.
Yeah,
Huh?
it's around 6 to 800. I also don't know. Yeah, and
Bitcoin price 2013. I'm googling
2013 is around 400 maybe.
USD in 2013. What no. USD
Yeah,
one USD was 0.045 they are giving me the different order.
yeah.
Bitcoin, where's Bitcoin? Bitcoin and USD. Okay. So huh? One one
1,000. It's around 1,000, right?
oh
And
I think I need to put this graph to the max. So 2015 it was okay it was $300+ in
yeah, 300
2015.
plus.
So it is like much lesser.
Yeah, it's dropped 70%. It's dropped 70%. And now
Yeah.
we back it say that article said that Bitcoin is recovering after the bloody Chinese correction. Uh, we That's the issue of the China Evergrande group, and now the situation is improving, and Bitcoin regaining its recent loss because also thanks to the news of the U.S. Federal Reserve leaving the interest rate unchanged. A lot of people thinking, asking why the interest rate unchanged and the market recover.
Okay, I just found the price for 2013. It was $13, about $13
Yeah,
USD. Yeah. So imagine this guy like spent $4,000.
yeah,
So he got like so much more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now we see at the current, if it's half us to compare with from the last,
Yeah.
and
So uh, China's Evergrande. So this guy is a developer we are talking about a few days ago, right?
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And because it's have 2 trillion yuan of that,
Mm.
yeah, and then now the situation is improving because U.S. Federal Reserve leaving the interest rate unchanged. And the reason because if they change the interest rate, the government may buy the bond from. That means the Fed may buy the bond from the government more, and they need to bring more money. That's my own opinion, and then that's why the price of Bitcoin is on the improving. And as currently, this article say about the market cap of Bitcoin and all the other thing. It's also this good article, yeah. It say now 44,600. We see the total market cap around 938 billion or 840 billion.
That's market cap for Bitcoin.
Yeah, market cap
Yeah.
of Bitcoin.
So that's not very far from 1 trillion.
We also can, I forgot to say the dominant of Bitcoin. How to dominant? The price. Let's see. Chart. 41%. Because around 41.46% Bitcoin dominant. If it's go higher, it means that more people will willing to hold Bitcoin than the other altcoin.
Right.
And Bitcoin market, yeah, it's good to see when the dominant of Bitcoins recover. Oh, 48 now is at the low. Yeah. It means in the future, if the if the dominant of Bitcoin go lower, on the total market will depend on the altcoin in
Yeah,
to the other to the
yeah.
other.
Basically, if the dominance of the Bitcoin rating is lower, people will go for ETH, BNB, all these other altcoins because the altcoins could be doing better than Bitcoin at that particular point of time, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So now we are at a time where how is the dominance like? It's still halfway from the peak, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So now it's 41%. I
yeah,
think the peak that one was 70 over percent.
the peak on December is 72%.
Yeah, I
So yeah,
remember in December. In December, it was a crazy time. Even though the price was only like what 30,000 at the
yeah,
time,
yeah,
it was crazy. A lot of people are getting into this Bitcoin. A lot of people are basically buying up Bitcoin.
yeah,
Yeah. So now, if only the dominance will go back to 70% at least, or rather 60%, we will have a good chance of seeing the price of Bitcoin break through, probably break through 60,000. I don't know
yeah.
because
But why when I
the,
see in this chart
yeah.
it say the real Bitcoin dominant? What's real Bitcoin dominant is? Now
What is this chart different?
now the yeah now why here the real Bitcoin dominant? Maybe because
They are getting information from different source or what?
I ETS calculator use.
Now this guy says dominance is about 65%. So over in this chart, Bitcoin dominance need to go to 80 before it can breach 60,000.
Yeah, I think I only rely on the trading view charts. It's more reliable and
Yeah,
it's compared with the total market. Yeah,
I think
and
this trading view chart really to I have to agree with you. It seems to be more reliable
yeah,
information because right now what I see is a lot of people are jumping into altcoins.
yeah,
Yeah, with the price coming down to this low, you can't have 60% dominance, 60 over
yeah,
percent dominance.
yeah. That's right.
Yeah,
I also agree. And this is a share of the view of some of the trader. And I think it's a time for us to complete the live stream this early morning. Yeah. If you have any question, please let us know. Uh,
yeah, sure.
yeah. And then we happy when see the Bitcoin on the way to improving, to improve uh, based on so many factors. And we have shared on the live stream this morning, this today with Mr. Nicholas. And the last word I shared to I give the word to Mr. Nicholas.
Right. Yeah. So thank you all for joining us. It's been a bumpy week so far.
Yeah,
So hopefully this weekend something good will happen in the crypto market. So encourage all of you to continue to read up, continue to get the relevant information and feed yourself with some good knowledge on cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, and
yeah,
even this Solana guy.
yeah,
Yeah. So this Solana has been creating quite a wave in the last few weeks. So Solana, according to information available, Solana works a little bit like Ethereum. So they allow people to go use their platform for their projects. Yeah. So very much like Ethereum. So okay, that's about it for today. So we'll see you all next Tuesday.
Yeah, see you next week. Yeah, have a nice weekend.
Okay, bye bye.